travel back to the 15th century to Henry VIII's hunting lodge. Welcome to Spiral on Bolebroke Castle. Bolebroke Castle was built around 1480 and is the earliest brick building in the county of Sussex. Henry VIII used Bolebroke as a lodge when he hunted for wild boar in the nearby Ashdown Forest, and Anne Boleyn, who lived at MEV Castle 5 miles away, was courted by him from here. The castle has a wealth of history, having been owned by the Earls and Dukes of Dorset. There are many fine rooms and original beam ceilings and wood panelling, and throughout the building are 16th century furniture and tapestries. With many layers spread over its 500-year history, stories of the paranormal are commonplace. Visitors have apparently heard male voices call out to them as they walk up the staircase. And the figure of a woman has been seen wandering around as if searching for something or someone. Perhaps not surprisingly, the apparition of Anne Boleyn has apparently been seen many times walking through the Great Hall. With so much history here, will we be able to separate the fact from the folklore? For this investigation, Spiral have joined Shoreham ghost hunters, and we wonder what we may encounter on this very cold evening.
I came here in 2007 in November for Children in Need, and I just looked through the website because I wanted to do something different for Children in Need. We had the BBC radio came, and we was actually not live on TV but recorded TV on the night, and it was really good here. And then after that I just decided to make my own group up, and that's how we came Shoreham Ghost Hunter, because we're based in Shoreham.
There you go, brilliant, and we're looking forward to a good investigation tonight. With the team gathered, we take a walk around the property. Medium Alan Barnett seemed to be picking up on former occupants of the building.
Something coming along the corridor, a woman coming along the corridor and down the stairs. The skirts, probably sort of Tudor period.
Right, okay.
Dressed that way. Right, you know, with the sort of headband, but very grand. Something like Lady Isabella, or...
Okay.
And the Sackville bit, I think, at the end of it.
Researching this name, we found Lady Isabella Sackville was associated with the property, and was the daughter of Richard Sackville, 3rd Earl of Dorset.
This is the one with the spirit in, isn't it, that you said?
Yeah.
People dying and living and families.
Yeah, that's it.
Why is it every other always picks up that?
Yes.
This is Bolebroke Castle. It's a fantastic place. There's so many rooms you can investigate. I think it's going to be quite good.
With Karen and Andrew arriving to join Alan, Patricia, Al, Vicky, Chris and myself, we get the investigation underway in Anne Boleyn's room.
Man, I keep picking up, if you're around, can you come through and communicate? Use their energies, tap on the table, tap on the wall.
Show yourself as light.
I feel this man would have probably spent quite a bit of money on the house, making sure, you know, restoration and bits falling down. And
So we're talking this century, well sorry, last century, 20th century,
yeah.
mid-20th century hall.
Yeah, I think he is coming stronger. It's getting clearer with him, but...
Thank you, sir. Can you step forward, please?
Like I say, at first, especially if it was residual, but now I'm sure he's about.
Deciding to move elsewhere, we enter Henry VIII's suite.
And I was standing here.
That was really cold, and it was brushy. It wasn't like a draft.
Like
it was
something coming.
Yeah. We decided to use a different form of communication, although it is probable we scared spirit away instead of bringing them closer.
There's someone in here. Do you want to join in with us?
Yeah.
I think it'll scare them away. I think it would.
Do it again then. Ask
Yeah.
him if he'll
I
join
went in
in.
nothing
Did you
castle
get that,
now.
Mark?
Yeah,
Get the
brilliant.
choir.
I felt like Blackadder too. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh my god! The door just opened by itself. Oh my god!
What was that? What was that?
Just opened out. The door just opened by itself.
What?
Flipping that, mate!
Got the balcony.
It's opened by itself.
Excellent. Or was it locked?
Yeah, was it locked?
All right. Well, ask him to respond, but to join in or to open the door again or whatever.
Yeah, it does. It can.
Can you open the door again?
Come on then, girls. Get your voices going.
Much appreciated if you could.
You got right in your eye line, wasn't it? Damn.
Yeah,
Can you do something if you like the girls singing?
Yeah, throw something at them.
If you want to.
He likes it, don't you, Henry? Oh, yeah. Imagine if you're in it.
Could you open the door for us, sir?
Have you? Do you know which one you're going to sleep in?
If that was you that opened the door, can you do it again?
A faulty catch most likely caused the door to open, as there was no wind outside and the door was quite heavy.
If that is you that I've picked up, can you just tap and respond? Let us know it is you. If you want us to stay around and play, we will. But you're going to have to respond. Just tap on the wall or the table.
After a break, we explore some of the rooms on the upper floors.
Should I record it?
That's you.
No, that's that camera.
Flash towards you.
What you got, Karen?
I seen that woman, I was standing there, I seen that woman go up like that.
We're in room 202. Apparently, Spirit doesn't like us coming in this room, apparently, so we're going to come in and see what we can do.
I was standing here,
Nothing.
hands in pockets,
And it
and
fell
this just
down.
fell off the side.
Playing pocket with it.
He had his hands in his pockets and he was standing over there, wasn't he?
I was standing here, honestly.
Trisha, is there a lead there near you?
If that's you, can you do it
We're
again,
not
please?
anywhere near the lead.
No.
Look, you can film over here, Mark.
Oh yeah,
It was-
okay,
You
there's
can
the
see.
lead.
Can you do it again?
Are the kids playing in here?
This is where I pick up the children.
Mm-hmm.
A boy and a girl.
And that was you that knocked that off. Can you do something else?
Moving on to the prayer room.
Can I say something? You're sitting where
There looks like a face in that
Me?
one.
there's know that seat you're sitting in.
Yeah.
There's another sighting of an old woman sits on that there while people are asleep.
Doing knitting.
What, and that's it? Oh, well, so people are in that bed.
Sitting, that's
People
the
wake up and see an old woman sitting. on
Oh,
that
that'd be
seat.
freaky, wouldn't it?
Oh, sitting where?
Where else sitting?
Say like you're
Flash out.
asleep and you just woke up. That old lady's actually sitting there.
What, in this chair?
Yeah, that's her chair. There again, running.
Yeah.
There's footsteps.
We continued various vigils into the early hours before calling it a night and a chance to reflect on the evening's investigation.
Bolebroke Castle was a fantastic place to investigate. It was very quiet on a night. There wasn't a lot that I found happening.
What we found, although it was a very cold evening, what we were trying to do is sort of get rid of a lot of the folklore that's associated with these alleged hauntings. You know, especially when we think, well, people say the ghost of Anne Boleyn's been there.
Probably sort of Tudor period.
Right, okay.
Dressed that way.
You've got 500 years and layers and thousands of people going through that property. Why is it that people only see allegedly Anne Boleyn?
Going to places like Bolebroke is just a pleasure in itself, you know, just to step into these places. It's linked with Henry VIII, Anne Boleyn, and everyone expects that, and that's not actually what you get. There's a lovely staircase coming down, and as soon as I stood at the foot of the staircase, there was like this woman come round the corner and just picked her skirts up like they do when they go so they don't trip, and came down the stairs towards me. And to get the name as well, first Isabel or Isabella, I wasn't quite sure at the time. I knew it was either Isabel or Isabella, and then I got the second name, Sackville. And then when I got the Isabella Sackville, a voice come back at me again, Lady Isabella Sackville.
It was just an honour to be there to do the actual investigation.
It had been a privilege to explore Bolebroke Castle, and although a very cold night, we had enjoyed our time here and hope to return sometime soon.